Hey y'all. I'm kind of tired. My pre-workout, I drank all of it, so and I've been warming up. One thing with this, like the thing was hitting when I was like warming up a little bit. So when I say the thing, the little stopper. So that's the only thing. It almost feels like I don't know what it is. It's almost like I don't think they would, but like they adjusted something. But it was feeling like it on that one over there. There's two machines right here. So because when I first got here, some girl was on here. And you know how like, well, I was talking to you guys about it. It's like you don't want to ask like how many sets do you have. I just think like that's like worst case scenario. Like you don't just come in out the gate, like come in the gym and be like, say how many more sets do you have? Like you know what I mean? I just feel like that's like just to be cool of it. Like just be kind of cool about it. But I went outside to go get the other pad, this little box thing, and then she finished. So it's just like whatever. So I gotta put that back. Then I moved over to this one, you know. But yeah, we're gonna see. It's gonna be about 4 sets. I said I was gonna try to do 5 plates at a 25, but I don't know. I mean, how I figure it is like last time I was getting like 7 reps of 7 sets of the sets had 7 reps and stuff like that. So I just don't think that's enough to always go up. Like if you're like consistently hitting like 8s and 9s, for sure. All right, hey y'all. If I'm not that talkative, you know why. Like I said, I gotta stay in the zone. I gotta stay in the zone. Like I said, the thing was hitting, so we're gonna see. And it's kind of warm in here. I'm not trying to complain. Maybe I'm stalling. This me stalling. It's warm in here. It's like they don't have good temperature control. It used to be really cold in here, but I think they said their AC broke, but it's not broken to the extent that like it's really broken. It's just like has some glitches and stuff. So I don't know. Right now it feels like it's like 74 in here if I were to guess. I don't know. You know, you're like, what do I think about that? It wasn't horrible. And if you see, like, if you guys were here with me on, what was it, Thursday? It's still a different time of feel. That was like an intense, like, few seconds or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Versus like the longer reps, lower weight. You know, repping that out, different kind of animal. So I mean, I'm cool with that. Like that was like, I feel like the 8th rep wasn't as good, but I still feel like I want to count it. It wasn't like, it was just like complete trash. But you know, I feel like if I can get it up to re-rack it, it's almost like count it. Like there's been times where I'll try to do the last rep and I can't get it to re-rack. Like I can't get it up high enough to re-rack, so that I had to drop it at the second one. So, or not the second one, the lower one or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like I said, don't get me in no conversations right now. Nah, because the haters will be popping their stuff and try to get me all distracted and stuff. Okay, what we got going on? Hey Jonathan. Hey everybody. I'm just doing hip thrusts right now. I just did my first working set. It went pretty well. I mean, part of me was like, I was just gonna see how that first set was, and then I could just see, like right now I got 5 plates plus 2 10s, right? So I was just like, do I want to do like 20 or do just the 25? So this is kind of like, where are you from? I'm from Cali. Okay, I'm from Virginia. That's where I grew up. So, I mean, but I live in Houston right now. So that's where I've been for like several years now. Anyways, I'm just taking a little breather. So I need to get back to it. So what y'all got going on? Hey Bobby. Nice cake. All right, y'all. Yeah, this one takes like a delicate little rest period. Like I can't jump back in too soon. Like I didn't even feel that winded after that one, but I still know that like I still got to give myself a little recovery. Because even that just short amount of time, like I have to give it my full, like I got to give it some power. You know what I mean? I can't lack there. That's how I look at it. Like as long as I'm rested enough to know that like, hey, I can give this, I'm not going to call it a sprint because it's not a sprint. Because it's more of a heavy thing. Like, well, maybe it's kind of like a sprint, but it's still not the same. You know what I mean? It's just because the weight's not moving like a sprint. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's heavier. It's more of a power thing. So that's why I would feel like it would relate, because it was just like a short amount of time to get those reps in. And it's not like I'm timing it, if that makes sense. Like, it's just that before I start to fail, let me get these reps in. Like, so like I said, by that 8th rep on this last one, it was like I was tapping out. More muscle. Okay, do you work out? That's the thing. I mean, it's all relative. Like a guy who doesn't work out, you know, his muscles not gonna be as developed. A lady who works out or lifts weights, her muscles are gonna be more defined. I mean, that's just kind of how it goes. Who's this? And Trey. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to see. Let me turn my brightness up. Like I'm looking at the screen and I'm just like, can I read it? Yeah, so no, I mean, I clean up every once in a while. I mean, I don't really be going anywhere. I be at the gym, I be at home. I'm a homebody for real. All right, let's chance it. I mean, look, what's the worst that can happen? I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna take these 10s off and I'm gonna put a 25. It's only 5 pounds. Well, hold on, I'm being crazy right now. Like, it's not just 5. It's not 5 pounds total. It's 10 pounds extra total. You get what I'm saying? So that's the thing. But worst case scenario, I just get like 5-6 reps and then I drop the weight. So I'm not really worried about it. That's why I kept telling y'all. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die here. You know that saying, they're all like, but did you die? Like, I think that's so funny. Cause like you're complaining after something happens, you're complaining, but did you die? Because if you didn't die and you're here to live to talk about it and you're complaining about it, you're fine. All right. I don't got too many angles to show y'all today. That's all I got for you. Because the Smith machine only, like, you can only get so many angles right here and stuff. Okay, let me get in the zone. I feel like it's not the worst part, but like when I be coming on here to live, I gotta take my headphones off. And like I have to like part ways with my headphones. It's like a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't choose to listen to this for my set. You get what I mean? I would choose to listen to something else. Again, this is an extra 10 pounds. So again, like I said, on this heavy day, it's 5 to 8. Honestly, it's 5 to 8. So I didn't mean to slam that. So don't anybody say anything. Like, don't be like, oh, she's slamming weights. No, I didn't mean to slam it. It just racked that way. So it's better than slamming on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like a good little 6, whatever. But what was I gonna say? It was hitting. And I don't know, like I can't seem to figure it out. Like I said, it's usually when I'm a little bit too far back. But I moved it closer, so I don't really know. Some days it just doesn't hit. I don't really know. I really can't figure it out. Like I feel like it's just such a thing where it's like either a feet or whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I be figuring stuff out along the way myself. But what I was gonna say was, they got other Smith machines here. They got a Smith machine outside where you like unrack it and it just stays like that. You know? So, worst case scenario, well, maybe that's the best case scenario, that I just moved that one. But then I gotta kind of like play around with that, see where I'm at. I thought about doing that today, but then I was like, what's the trade-off? I spent all this time trying to learn the settings over there, and then I don't really get like some good work in. Versus here, I know what it feels like. I know what my weight is over here. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm gonna take the 25s off. I tried it, you know. Actually, the brain is just like at work right now. So if I got 6 out of that deal, and then I got 8 out of the last deal, you know, where do you go from there? I think what could happen is I could do this one again with the extra 25. Yeah, the 5 plates and 25. When I say that, it's 5 plates and 25. And then the 4th set will be something down from that. You know what I mean? If any, you know, what's kind of crazy about this one, you see, like, do you see how, like, if you guys were here on Thursday, you see after I did like the low reps, and it was like for a longer stretch of time, how I was more winded. This one was like, I'm not as winded, you know, but I mean, obviously I'm generating a lot of power. Yeah, but like I said, last week people were like, oh, you're ego lifting. It's truly not ego lifting. If you go back and watch my videos and you watch, like, I've been doing hip thrusts. It's not anything I'm trying to like ego. I'm not trying to show off. It's nothing like that. I've literally been working at hip thrusts for a long time, and incrementally I've just been going up, right? So that's not ego. It's just truly like I'm getting stronger and stronger and stronger at this particular exercise. And in order for me to get a stimulus out of it, I have to keep hitting I can't just play around with some of these lower weights anymore because you kind of outgrow them. But yeah, so let me just take a little breather. See what y'all talking about. I knew somebody was gonna say something. Let's talk more work. Okay, boss finale. How long have you been on my page? Can we talk about that? Okay, Lord Franco. Sorry. Okay, free. Let's see. 5 to 6 reps never feels like it's working for me. I don't know if it's my form or what. I usually need. Well, that's the thing. Like, without getting into all like the scientific whatever about it, right? Like, when you have like a program that's kind of varying, you are gonna hit. Okay, you're gonna hit stuff from the 5 to 8 range or the 5 to 6 range. You know what I mean? Like, whether that's like these big compound movements, because that's where that stimulus comes from for muscle growth. And then you kind of ride that wave. That's why I kind of explained before. You kind of ride that wave. The next time you hit it, you may do more of a medium weight in that 8 to 10 or 8, whatever range, 8 to 12. You know what I mean? So you kind of need both. And like, well, see, if you're saying the 8 to the 5 to 6 doesn't work for you, that's because I think it's not heavy enough. Because if you pick a weight where you're literally failing by 6, do you see what I was doing? Did you kind of see, you see it like fall off like a little bit? Like basically I failed right at like 6 or 7. We're right at 6. If you're just doing 6 reps, but you have like 5 left in the tank, you know what I mean? Then that's not right. It's not going to feel like it's working. You have to pick a weight that when you pick it up, you're like, oh, snap. This is heavy. And then you just bang them out. You know what I mean? Like, that's really what that means. Anyways, I can't get distracted. I'm not, you guys aren't distracting me. I'm just saying, like, this, I gotta stay focused. I gotta stay focused right now. But no, that's a good, like, I appreciate what you're saying because it's all about, like, I had to learn that too because right now I'm like, oh, honestly, other people who know, they'll know you got to play around the lower rep ranges too. Like, but other people off the street will be like, oh, that's not enough reps. So they just don't understand. So let's see. I'm gonna just try to hit this again and see if I get at least 6. All right, y'all. I'm fine with that. I'm not trying to hurt myself. As long as they're solid, like full range, I'm good with that. Trying a new weight. I'm not trying to. If you mess up at a heavy weight, it's like you're through. You gotta like take baby steps backwards. If you strain something, if you overexert something, trust me, I know. And you could tell. You could tell in your head, you're like, if I go down for that next rep, either am I gonna get it back up, or am I gonna strain trying to get it back up, or am I gonna be using muscle groups I'm not supposed to be to get it back up? Anyways, I get the comment a lot, you know, less talk, more work. You guys just don't get it. Like, I just feel like that comment is just like crazy because, like, because I just feel like people want to try to like talk crazy to you, like you're just chilling or something. You know what I mean? It's just like, really, it's like I'm chilling. But you know, the thing is, I think it was like the other day when somebody said that, and then I corrected y'all, and then I logged off of here and I went and because I told you I watch other people's live stuff too, like that. Like I watch other people's stuff, and the one of the he's like ripped, and he was talking about like how long do I take for rest breaks? Like 3 minutes, or he'll time it. That's what I'm saying. Like people want to sit up here and be like, oh, you're supposed to take a minute, you're supposed to take 60 seconds or something like that. People who really working out aren't, when you're going heavy, you're not taking them little breaks. Especially if you're trying to go, if you're really pushing for it, you're gonna rest a good little minute, or a good, when I say a good little minute, it's a good little time frame. Get back to it. But again, I already told y'all, I be resting long regardless, so I will say that. But I'm not gonna let people pressure me into be like, oh, you need to go fast. No, you're not gonna do that. Like, so I got one more of these. Let me, I think I'm gonna take the 25 off. Take the 25 off. Put a 10. And see if I can get like 8 reps. And honestly, it's not even just about me, but it's like in general. Like, I'm the type to have like inner thoughts too. Don't get me wrong. When I see like weird stuff online, I be like the same type of person, not like hating, but just being like, that's a weird exercise. Or, well, I don't know if you guys seen that guy on Instagram. He's like, he used to do it. I don't know if he did it anymore. But like, he would be, it's for content, but he would like do like the couch. He'd be holding the couch and he'd be like shoulder pressing a couch or something, or like something like that. This black guy. It's like, you can make fun of him all he wants, but he looks good. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, before people comment, look at what the person looks like. If they look like they've been doing something, like, what do you know? What do you know about what they can do best for their body? That's the thing. So then when you see that, so when I see that, I'm like, hey, I can't even talk. But on the flip side, you might see people online. I'm not gonna lie. I'll tell you this right now, and then I'll do my set. I've been seeing girls online, and they be like, I'm a coach and stuff, and then they have a lot of body fat or like something. I'd be like, girl, you know what I mean? Like, so I get it, right? But there's just parameters, there's rules. Like, don't judge unless, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. The thing is, it's like, there's somebody for everybody, honestly. Like, that girl, she has like a lot of followers, whatever. People probably like her personality, whatever. But as far as a coach, I would never hire her. And I'm not trying to talk stuff. These are just examples. They're just examples. But just kind of see, like, if the person looks like, hey, they're doing what they need to do, what can you really say? All right, y'all. So after this, I got lunges. So this will be that one more. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm always like, the faster I get started, the sooner I can be done. But again, the thing is, I don't rush it, right? Like, you rush it, and then you get all messed up. how much did I go down? I went from 25 to 10. So I dropped 15 on that side. 15. That 30 pounds made a difference. Obviously, I don't know if you guys could tell. When I lifted off, I was like, oh, okay. This is not that heavy. So that, I mean, obviously I've outgrown this weight. But what I do usually is the first 3 sets, I really try to get the most out of those. And then maybe by the 4th, I'll drop it a little bit just to like still get those reps in. But by then, obviously, the glutes are taxed. So you're working with taxed glutes. They don't know what weight it is per se. They just know the work, right? The tension and stuff that's been being put on it. So when it's in a taxed state, it's not coming off fresh. That's how I kind of look at it. Like, okay, I already know I'm 3 sets in, I'm taxed. So how can I play around with that? So that's pretty much it. Okay, that's what I said. Like, I haven't been talking. Well, I have been talking, right? But I haven't been like responding to the comments just yet because it's gonna throw me off. But yeah, y'all. So that's it. I got that out the way. This is like the major thing that I have to get out of the way. That's why I do this first on this particular day. So let me see what y'all talking about. Kegel strong. I don't even do those. I mean, I'm not trying to be TMI. Those are so uncomfortable. Hey, okay. I've never seen men do this exercise. Well, yeah, because a lot of women want to grow their glutes. But I see men in here be doing it. Honestly, it helps with like your squats and stuff. And like, I mean, typically, I don't know that guys want to walk around with just like complete flat ass. You know what I mean? So I know this is probably like an old comment, but you know what I mean? So I do be seeing guys, they be like, I'm looking at this guy right now. He's on the little glute machine over there right now. Guns. You like my guns? Thanks. That's just that bicep work. I'm telling you, it's no magic formula. It's just like, get in the gym, hit it. I do the basic movements. I just do basic movements, I promise you. Oh, you're gonna whip me, Yuri? Look, you guys, see, it's easy to sit there and tell me to get back to work. Like, I got a process. I have a process in place. I don't see anything. I don't see myself changing from that. Let me go ahead and put these weights back because I gotta get my mind right. This is not easy stuff, you guys. Come on, like, give me some slack. I'm just kidding. No, but truly, like, I be sitting in bed the night before I have to do this. Like, let me tell you how real it gets for me. I be sitting in bed like, I got heavy hip thrusts tomorrow. I be waking up, I got heavy hip thrusts today. Like, this is not just I get in here and be like, okay, let's start. This is like, and then when I leave here, I be so excited because I'm done with that for the week. I don't gotta come back till next Sunday and do it again. That's how it is. But yeah. All right. Putting these weights back. I gotta put this, like I said, I gotta put this box back outside. I'm just gonna complain real quick about my pet peeve. You know what, when there was a girl here before I got here. She was using this box. I don't know if she don't go here. I know I see people that go here who do that. Like, when you're done with that, you go put it over there against the turf, right? I mean, right? That makes more sense, right? Because there's other people that use the Smith machine, and not everybody who comes to the Smith machine is going to use that next. It's just, right, but people are lazy. Like, even people who come to the gym are lazy because they can't even put the stuff back. But, or on the flip side, they just leave it how they found it. So maybe before she got here, it was already there. And so it just creates this cycle of let's just leave it here. But honestly, I see some people put their stuff back. I wanted to tell you guys like a little, it's not really that, it's not like a story, but I thought I'd tell you. I remember I kind of told you guys before, like when I go out in public, like if I wear a tank top, people are just, they're just like, I know you can't see me. They're just like, oh my gosh, you work out, don't you? Do you compete? They'd be like, oh my gosh, right? Imagine me in like regular clothes. This is gym stuff, right? So it's just like fitting for the gym. But again, some people would be like, this is not fitting for the gym. But just imagine like I got a tank top on or maybe like some leggings or whatever. But when I go outside of here, people just be like acting like they never seen anything. Like, I'm like, it's not that serious. They'd be like, no, it is. And so I told you about that. So I get it. It's like if I wear a tank top, they gonna notice, right? But sometimes I'll leave the house and I don't want anybody talking to me. I'll just put a hoodie on, right? Or just like a regular shirt. But lately, like this week, I'll be wearing some, I've left the house twice with some baggy stuff on. And people are still stopping me like, you work out, don't you? I'll be like, yeah. They'd be like, I can tell. I'm like, how can you tell? I have on baggy clothes. They're like, no, I can just tell. Like, I'm like, all right. That's why I was like, okay, have you really made it when you can wear baggy clothes and people still can see what's happening? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Like I talked to my neighbor about it. She was like, you should be glad. You should be glad people want to talk to you. I don't know. Not really. Actually, the main thing people ask me, sorry, I need some water. The other thing, they'd be like, what sport did you play? Like it's always got to be a sport, right? Like there's no way you could be like that if you didn't play a sport. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, I just go to the gym. Like, I don't know. I'm just laughing because people just be acting so like crazy. That was yesterday. I was at the nail salon. There was this guy. He came in there. He was getting, I guess he was getting his toes done. Hold on. Oh, anyways, I can still, you guys just can't see me. He was like, excuse me, ma'am. Like, I just want to know what sport you played. I was just like, nothing. I mean, look, last time I did sports was high school. And that was track. And like when I was like a child. That doesn't count. Anyways, I don't know if you ladies can relate. I feel like it's different for guys. I mean, you're not gonna stop. I don't know if people are gonna stop a guy. Maybe if he's like looking really extreme and freakish, people will be like, oh my gosh. In general, it's like, I don't think people are blinking. Like, what did I miss? Okay, the comments are shut up and lift. Okay. Somebody said, why is she, again, like clockwork. Why is she lifting all this? Ego. You guys never fail. You guys never, it's the same stuff. Like I should write down like a little journal of like frequently commented comments. And then, you know what I mean? I just addressed some of that stuff. Again, okay, somebody said you'll never understand how women can, it's really not that difficult. Go look, like if you really want some proof, and I'm not even like tooting my horn. It's truly, if you know my personality, I'm not even like that. I'm telling you, it's possible. You just keep working at something. If you want to get better at bench press, if you keep hitting bench press, you will get better at bench press. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. And I was like, I'm going to get better at this because this exercise in particular, I can feel it. I can feel it really well. It's good for targeting. So I'm like, what do I got to do to go up? Like I said, I be using ChatGPT like crazy. I use it every single day, all day long for everything. I know it's crazy, but I do. But I'm like, how do I go up on hip thrust? Like what I got to do? It's like, okay, do like one heavy day, do a lighter day, do da da da. It just be telling me And I be following it sometimes. Like, honestly, hold on. Let me wipe this down. So if you guys don't learn anything else, it's truly just like you keep working at something, you'll get better at it. It sounds cliche, but it's true. Hold on, let's see. Which one was it? I gotta put one of these back. But honestly, Sundays are chill. Sundays are chill at the gym. Nobody's in a rush to get out of here. So I'm gonna read through what y'all are talking about. But the people who commented are probably gone by now. That's what I'm saying. People be passing through. People, like, the numbers be fluctuating. Like, people who be in here, it's okay. Because I know you guys can kind of like scroll and stuff. It's so many. It's so funny. Well, that's all social media, but there's so many different like people going live. And it's like a whole nother realm, honestly, because the people that do like regular videos, like on Instagram, that's another ball game. But then you got people doing live stuff. I just think live just feels so much more authentic because it's like one take. You can't really fake a lot. Like, I don't really think you can fake a live unless you're using fake weights or you're just doing some magic tricks or something. Like, it's just authentic. So you're like, as a viewer, when I watch lives, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're doing that right now. But not just like fitness stuff. Just hold on, y'all. I gotta find this. You know what I mean? I'm breathing because I got this in one hand. I came late today. Hold on, let me take a little break. I came late today. I on Sundays I've been coming at like the morning, like 8 to 10 or something. Actually 8 to like 11. I woke up and took a nap. All right, let's keep moving. You get what I mean? It's like authentic. Like, you see me stopping, but if I was doing like a real video, I would have edited that out maybe, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really edit stuff out on the fly. It just is what it is. Hold on, stay right here. All right, y'all. Let me see. I gotta scope off this. It's a lot of people out here. I'm looking at these Smith machines. I got some lunges to do. I mentioned I came late because when it gets like this, like it's more moderate, it's like moderately busy. When I come in the morning, it's not that busy. So like everybody who be hating in the morning talking about, oh, she's hogging the machines, ew, she's recording, like haters and stuff. Like, you really don't understand it. It's not that many people here in the morning. Versus on the weekend, it's like quite a few people. All right. Hold on, y'all. All right, let me catch up on what y'all talking about. I don't like to just like keep talking and not, because I know if you guys respond, I'm not seeing it unless I go back and actually look. You ain't lifted none of that? 5 reps. Yeah, it's weird comments every day in the chats. I mean, yeah, like, it's like, what do you do with that? Like, part of me is like, okay, you can educate people without coming off. It's like people want to clap back all the time. They want to clap back and like, well, I'm gonna match energy. Like, I don't really feel like doing that all the time, matching energy. Hey, my sweet dog of mine. Hey. Oh, see, I'm glad you guys keep coming back. Like, that's good. It's good to see like familiar names and stuff. But you know what I mean? Like, no, matching energy, that's childish, honestly. Like, even in person, people be like, I just be matching energy. I just matching. I still don't think that's winning. Like, if you want to talk about winning and losing, not really. Either, yeah, don't engage or you educate or prove them wrong, right? But all this clapping back, that's kind of juvenile. Like if you see like celebrities and stuff, they'll be like, "Well, that's why I have more money than you." Like you know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's like okay, they be saying, but I'm not gonna say that because I'm not, I'm not like a millionaire or anything. So let's see. I'm just reading some of these things. Like you can't stop once you start lifting weights. You can't stop or you lose it all. I mean, that's an interesting theory. And then I'll move on. I'm just catching up on comments, but like I've never really tested it where I've just gone like so long without lifting. I will say it's not like I've just let myself go again or something, but I do think, and like I think I've seen other people, they build the muscle, and then if you kind of get away from it or you have like a down period, it doesn't just go away like instantly. You know, your body can hold on to it for some time. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think you can keep it in some type of form or fashion unless you just let yourself go completely. Oh, you like my pink shorts? Thanks. I appreciate it. Okay. Damn, you bench press school buses. No, see that's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't translate. I might lift heavy on hip thrust, but like other lifts, it's just not. It doesn't equate across the board. Like lunges, you'll see I don't lift that much on lunges. Okay, thank you. Okay, all right, I'm moving on, y'all. Wait, where's that box I had? Hold on, y'all. Like I said, Sundays are chill. Nobody's rushing. I'm not rushing to like do anything. Honestly, I want to go outside because it feels good. So I'm gonna go outside, even though there's a lot of people out there. It's so funny. It's just so funny. Like I was just looking out the window. I just saw somebody I see in the mornings because it's Saturdays and Sundays is kind of like a free for all. If this gym was open 5 days, like 7 days a week, and it opened at 5, I think it would just be like people would just be like coming at their normal times. But everybody from like the 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock time frame, they kind of get displaced, like me. That's why I woke up and went back to sleep because I woke up naturally at like 4 a.m. like I do during the week, and then I'm like, what do I do with myself? The energy levels are popping. They're good in the morning when I wake up. And then it starts to go down, you know? So like that's why I just said I looked out the window, I saw this guy, he be coming when I be coming during the week, and now he's coming at what time is it? 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. I don't know if you can see all these people, but I'm not gonna like face them. Now what is she doing? That's not what the Smith machine is used for. You guys want to talk about me? Let me show you something. Look, this is not even being me. Here. Okay, you missed it. I'm not gonna. Maybe show it again. Okay, I'm gonna set up. No, I'm really gonna go right here. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. No, you're fine. No, you're fine. No, you're good. No, thank you. Yeah, he about to use that. That's what I'm saying. Smith machines are taken. But anyway, she's doing some acrobatics on the Smith machine. That's not what that's why the Smith machines be messing up. No wonder they be messing up. She's like hanging from the bar. She doing it. See, what is this? Anyways, I'm not even like that, but I'm just telling you, like, don't talk about me when there's stuff like that going on. Have you guys seen those Planet Fitness memes and stuff? People be like, they be hanging from the ceiling and doing all this crazy stuff. That's what I'm saying. I don't usually see that here, but I'm like, girl, because there's plenty of places you can like, what is it? Pull up bars that are actually bolted and they're made for hanging from. You're not supposed to hang from the Smith machine. Like that seems like it's basic. Don't get me started. If you want to see what I was showing you, just rewind. She's still doing it. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, he's recording. I'll just go find somewhere else. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just better. I should have come in the morning. Let me check the other machines. Oh, that's like this is a big gym. You could just literally go find somewhere else. So it's really not that. All right, what we got here? Looks like there's the Smith machines over here. Anyways, you guys get what I'm saying? Like, we're just hanging out. It's no big deal. Nobody's like. I'm the last one to be talking stuff about people, like, whatever. Like, I'm not actually, though. But, like, you know what I mean? But sometimes it's like, what is happening? All right. And then, let me just say this one last thing on that. She's doing these acrobatic stuff, these things on the Smith machine. That's not what it's used for. So you're taking up space for somebody to actually use it for what it's intended for. Oh. Are you using this one? I have one more. One more? Okay. Yeah, I'll be right. All right, no problem. See, it's so busy. And this is, I got to do my stuff in this certain order. Whatever, we could just keep talking. Like, I'm not worried about it. Unless some of y'all are getting antsy. You're like, oh, she's not working out. Like, you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. No, I'm waiting for someone to get off of there, actually. You want to use this bench? Oh, no, you're good. No, you're good. I'll probably go find somewhere else. Thank you. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You see how, like, it's night and day during the week? I don't be having, like, these little interactions where it's like, are you using that? Are you using that? Are you using that? Okay, last resort, but I didn't really want to be in here, but well, that's probably why it's so busy outside, because it is a nice day and people want to be outside. Like, if you guys have ever come here, or if you guys ever come here, you'll see it's just so nice, especially like when the weather's nice. You really can just like be outside. Like, this concept. Like, I honestly, I mean, I've seen gyms where you just open the door. They got like the garage doors or whatever you want to call them. But the way they did this gym, it's like, you can't really find this that many places. Like, places aren't doing this. I'm sure they're going to start popping up doing stuff like this similarly. All right, let's get back to it. You see, I just went on a whole tour. I'll probably use the little steps, the steppers. I'm gonna just call them steps, whatever's. Can you guys see me? Okay, so let me get them little steps. You know the thing with this Smith machine, I actually am not mad at it. I'm really not mad at that one. But it's just when you start to like do different machines and stuff, you kind of know like these little things about each machine that you like either like or don't like, kind of. If you can see, this bar is kind of like thick a little bit. So it's not a big deal. I just feel like the other machine, there's another machine outside is like a little bit thinner and it just feels a lot better in my hands. So that's the only thing. Other than that, I can work with this. Okay, what y'all talking about? When you take a timeout and you go back to 5 reps is the key. Oh, okay. That makes sense, Viking. That makes sense. So you can start building that strength again, right? That's the strength range. That makes sense. Hey, Chad, Dion. No, they don't be jealous. I mean, honestly speaking, like a lot of women, they'll speak, they'll say what's up, they'll smile, whatever. I don't know. Sometimes, I mean, you'll get like certain girls, they'll kind of like, look, I be looking, like, I be like kind of seeing where people be at, like what kind of bag they're coming out of. Sometimes they be like, they be acting like they can't see me or whatever. Like, I mean, not like purposely probably, but you know how like you're like walking past somebody and then they like act like they can't see you, and it's kind of like, don't get me started, that could be another topic, but like I was talking to somebody about like my neighbor one time, and I was just like, she's black. I was like, have you noticed a little black girl thing? Like some black girls be trying to act like a little competition. I don't know. Don't get me started because this is like an unspoken situation. That's a black girl thing I've noticed. I'll be feeding into that. If I see but I don't be like, oh, you're a black girl, I gotta talk to you, or I'm black, you're black. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like, but getting caught up in that because you got the same black girls that be like, I'm not saying hi, like, I don't know. Look, maybe that's insider information, but you feel me? Like, I don't have time for that. Honestly, I know you guys can't tell in here because obviously it's like online, but you know, people have different mannerisms, right? I have certain mannerisms about myself that I be feeling like I'm pretty welcoming overall. I don't just usually walk past people and act like I can't see them. You know what I mean? Like if I'm in a closed space with people, I'm gonna sit up here. I'll probably be like, hey, you know, just like a little smile, whatever, a little something, whatever, you know, right? But then you got some people like, it's just weird to me because like if you're in an elevator, for example, I think it's actually weird if you're in an elevator and you don't speak. Truly, like it's kind of weird because like, do you have any home training? And that's kind of like what I'm trying to say is like, if you're in close quarters with people and you don't speak, like, what's your deal? I mean, you can't expect people to just like talk all the time, but being pleasant, I just think is a thing. All right, y'all. This is good enough for the warm up, but I'm gonna have to move these little blocks back. I used to be kind of weird about being in this spot because like this is faces the rest of the gym, and it's like if you make any faces, like you're just exposed. Like everybody can see you. Everybody can see you. All the people that are walking in the gym can see you. Just everybody. Everybody upstairs can see you. You know what I mean? And but there's a point where you just like that didn't last long because I'm sitting up here like, what else am I supposed to look like? You know what I mean? Like if I'm working out, I'm gonna look crazy. That sounds crazy, right? No, but seriously, like, what do you expect? So I'm gonna move these back. No, like I used to really like be like, I don't want anybody looking at me. Not like that, but just like I want to be able to grunt. And look, that's another topic, grunting and stuff like that. Like I don't be trying to like do a whole bunch of grunting, but like yeah, don't get me wrong, it comes out. Where am I? So I'm gonna do a 35, 25. Let's try the 35. Like if I'm grunting and stuff, or like if I want to just go for it, push for it, I'd rather just be like a little ducked off place. But at the end of the day, it's like whatever. If anything, I think people just, at least I respect people who just be hitting it. Even though I told you about that one guy in the morning, he'd be like really loud with it. Like I can respect it. You know, I can respect it. I'm like, hey, he's putting in work though. And then there's this other guy that goes here. He be carrying around that little journal. Remember I told you I need to get a journal? He be having his little journal out. He be like, da 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 da. Like I'd be like, see, that's what's up. And he be putting in work too. So you can't knock anybody. Like you can always find something wrong with somebody. There's like people on here like, oh, you're going too slow. Like, okay. How many times are you guys gonna say it? Like, it's crazy. Okay, this is kind of. Okay, don't mind me. This is gonna be. This already feels like it's gonna be heavy. Again, like I'm gonna go for 8. This already feels like I already know it's gonna be heavy. This 35. When I was putting it on, I was like, this is gonna be heavy. One more. Oh man. That's just one side. Anyways, I know I've been yapping. If you guys like a yapper, then you're in the right place. Hey, good afternoon. Did I already see that comment? How much protein? I don't have an exact amount. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But I be getting it in every meal. But it's supposed to be, if I'm 180, I'm about 180. I know that sounds big, right? But I don't get lost in that. You can't. When you build muscle, you're in a different ball game. Muscle weighs, it's like it sits on the body differently than fat. But what was I gonna say? So then I should be getting like 180 grams, but I be generally doing that, like whether it's like that 42 Fairlife drink, couple things of tuna, you know, just hitting it various times. I'd be doing like cottage cheese. I don't know if you guys like that. I be liking them. They have this little one that you get like a little fruit thing that comes with it, and you just put it that. But yeah. Let me do the other side. I still got the other side to do. See, this thing is moving. All right, y'all. This is too many people for my liking. Remind me to not do this again. I mean, I already knew. You ask anybody. Unless you want to be like around like a lot of people moving and like, excuse me, that thing, don't come like midday on the weekends. They be saying that about weekdays, evenings. That's why I don't be coming. So tracking isn't really necessary. Oh no, for sure, like it is. Look, I'm not doing the ultimate 100% right now for me. Like if you ask me, am I dialed in? No, I'm not. I'm doing my cardio, and I was like, oh, next week I'll get on my cut with the diet. But like I just haven't, because I gotta figure out, you know, I don't know, when I do it, I gotta figure out what meal I'm gonna eat every single day to keep me, because it's gotta be dialed. It's not an excuse, I'm just being honest. For me, when I go into a cut, I gotta like know like whether it's gonna be okay. What I was doing before was like ground beef and rice, you know, ground beef, rice. Then maybe I'll do like a tuna, whatever, something during the day. Or sometimes I'll do ground beef for like lunch and dinner, and then with a rice product, you know, and it's very basic. I don't do sauces when I do it, because I'm not the type of person that can just be like, oh, let me do a little sauce. No, it's like all or nothing. So, what you reminded me, let me dial, I gotta dial that in. But I mean, I'll just be honest. Anybody you ask who's kind of been doing like the gym stuff, there gets a point where you kind of know, you don't know exactly, but you kind of know portion sizes. I mean, I can say when I used to not track or know anything about it, I used to just eat, and I used to eat and like stuff like that. Like, I didn't know. All right. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming over here to get a towel, because the last set, as soon as I lifted off, I could feel the bar. I could feel the bar slipping on my back because I had sweat on my back. gotta watch for that. Okay. I got this little towel. Just wipe it off. Oh man. I mean, this will probably always be a theme. I don't care. I'll keep talking about it. It's okay to rest. Don't let people bully you. Well, people try to bully me, but don't let people bully you into acting like you got to go faster. It's not cardio. It's not HIIT. Like, you know what I mean? People don't get that. Oh, you're supposed to just like rest a little bit. You're supposed to be jumping around. No, you're not. You're not, though. I think maybe that's just a misconception. You're really not. You'll see people, they'll do their set, and then they'll go, regroup for a second. It's not this run around the gym, run around the rosy type of situation like y'all think. Unless that's what they're trying to do for their program. I mean, they're just using it as cardio, like they're actually dialing it in that kind of way. But you have to recover, bro. Like, I was thinking about a conversation I had with somebody. This other guy was working in. He was like, no, take the time that you need, because the type of intensity that you be training at, it makes sense. That's what I'm saying. Like, but see, that's the reason, like, if somebody's trying to work in with me, I don't want to feel rushed. So that's why I was just kind of like, you got to give me some time, respectfully, whatever. He's like, no, you got it. Like, I get it. Because nobody's over here training, like, with, like, I don't know, just light stuff and just like dilly-dallying. Like, you know what I mean? I really be trying to do my best, you know what I mean? Anyways, maybe I'm preaching to the choir. Like, what am I really saying, right? Either you get it or you don't. Hey, Average Travis, how are you doing? Thank you. How many years? Like 4.5. I had to say like 4.5. I feel like 2021, something like that. COVID time. I always just say, oh, during COVID, because like that's what I associate. That's always what I associate me working out. Like it's like right when the COVID was kind of coming down and people were starting to go outside. I was like, I can't go outside looking like this. I had I had gained some more weight, but that 178 doesn't look like this 178, 180. It just looked way different. So, damn, I'm glad you stopped. What do you mean? Looking for you in the daylight with a flashlight. Is that like an inside joke? I hate to like I hate when like you guys be saying stuff and then I don't get it. But yeah. All right, y'all. You know what I mean? So that was how many sets was that? That was the second one. I got two more of these. It's some good solid work, you know what I mean? 4 sets of these at this weight, it feels good. Like, you know, you'll see some people, like even some like the pro people, I've seen videos of them talking about you don't have to go to failure on everything. You don't have to, you got to be mindful of your recovery. You got to be mindful of if you take every set to failure, there's recovery that needs to happen. It all goes together. I'm not going to sit here and educate, but you don't always have to. All right. I know I'll be looking crazy. It's all, look, I had to, once I really stopped realizing that, well, sorry, what am I trying to say? When I started realizing it doesn't matter if you got a crazy face, like, whatever. If you got to make a crazy face for 30 seconds to get to your goals, do it. I mean, I've been seeing the girls in here, I'm not gonna lie. They don't be making crazy face. Like, some of them don't be making, they be making like a straight face, trying to look cute. But I'm like, I'm gonna look cute after. Okay, let's do another angle. This is good enough, right? Can you guys can see you see upstairs? You see like this is the downstairs and this is the upstairs. That's what I'm trying to say. Like the whole gym is in front of you, so you have people like on the the stairmasters like looking down at you. You're like, it's kind of interesting. But the thing is, like, I was asking somebody the other day. I was like, "What you be looking at when you be up there?" I'm like, "I know you be people watching." They didn't want to admit. They're like, "Yeah, there's nothing else to look at." Like, and then you can see the parking lot from upstairs too. Like when you're up there, you can see everybody in the parking lot coming in. Even from this window, I can like see different people I know like coming in the gym and stuff. What are they playing right now? Oh my gosh. Man, I'm not even almost done yet either. I got one more side to do, and then I gotta do this side again and then that side again. It's all good. That's why I just be going with the flow. I'm not trying to rush the process. These are how many sets I need to do to get to my goals. That's it. Like sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many sets. Especially like single leg. I'm like, it's taking forever. But I just have to remember, like, that's what I gotta do, you know? I need them to turn this off. You can't play everything in the gym. Like, I'm not even talking about because it's like a sexy song. Just because it's just like, this would never get me in the mood to lift. See, I'm sweating. Got the sweat on my back. You know what? After this set, I'm gonna go over and look at the thermostat, and I'm gonna go see. Remember, I told you I think it's like 74. That's my wildest guess. I'm gonna go over there and show y'all. Hold on, this thing is sliding. All right, let's go see what that thermostat's looking like. Okay, I was off by one. It's 73. So it's still hot for a gym. I'm thinking 68, maybe 67. Like, what do y'all think? You want to be in front? You guys were in front. I was just like, hey, that's boring. Like, let's just, well, no, not saying front is boring and then back is more fun, but you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I think switching up the angles just kind of like provides something different, like an immersive experience. But yeah, no, 73 for a gym. When you got people working, the body heat is up. It's a little too warm. So I got one more set of these guys. Like I said, my current diet is just like, I do a lot of tuna. I like tuna. I do those little shakes, those Fairlife shakes. The morning I'll just do cream of wheat, blueberries, peanut butter, and salt, and I'll put it in a bowl. I've been doing like some fruit stuff, ground beef, but I'll put it like in spaghetti or something. And if, like I said, if not, I'll go find some, like I said, lately, I know it sounds bad, but I don't even think it's that bad. I've been getting Panda Express and then just doing the teriyaki as my protein and then the rice. That's it. I don't get the sauce. So, I mean, yeah, it's in a pinch. How old am I? I'm 36. I like going to the gym on Sundays. It be empty. Really? It be empty? Yeah. Well, shit. Here, it's like kind of opposite. Well, it's like certain times of the day. If you come here like 8 o'clock on Sunday, it's kind of like real chill. Like 8 to 10, pretty chill. But I got here at like, hold on. Let's see. Okay. I got here at like 12:50. I got one more set, y'all, of these. Hey, Marty. How's it going? All right, y'all. Let me get back to work before somebody says, get back to work. I'm going to tease y'all. Y'all tease me, I'm going to tease y'all back. I mean, it pays off. If it wasn't paying off, then I probably would have been stopped by now. When you see gains, you're just like, okay, something's doing something. So, I mean, I don't mean to like be weird, but like, I'd be surprising myself a little bit because I just feel like all I do is just come to the gym. It's not rocket science. I just think the way people be acting, especially like when I be going out, they be like, oh my gosh. And I'd be like, I just go to the gym. Like, that's it. Like, it's nothing crazy. Like, and so I'm like, am I missing something? But maybe that just tells you, like, a lot of people just either don't go to the gym, they don't know where to begin, they don't really understand. Because you're just like, it's really not that difficult. All right, y'all. Well, honestly, you want to see the muscles that are working. I'm really using these lunges to target my glutes. So, if that's the angle. Oh my gosh, it's so many sets. But luckily, since I got the hip thrust out of the way, and then these are like my main movements. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. You see, that's what I'm saying. You just focus on what you gotta do. Do your little form. Pick your. It's all these. Well, I'm making it simple, but it is a few things. Form. Pick the right sets. So you're like, oh no, it's easy. It's not always that easy. Like, you gotta dial it. But if you keep doing it, you get easier to kind of dial in it. All right, let me do the other side and I'll be done. Oh man. You know, people are like looking because sometimes I'll see people like another day, like the next day, and they'll be like, I saw you down there putting in work on the gym floor from upstairs. Like, I'll be like, oh my gosh. So, like, you don't know who's watching, but they be watching or whatever. And then another time, somebody was like, I saw you over there doing da 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 da. Like, but that's what's being in like a little environment is like, because you still kind of know what's going on. You know what I mean? You're not watching people, you still know what's going on around you. One thing I always think about, like, people be trying to act all nonchalant, like they're not looking around and looking at their environment. You got to know what's going on. You got to have your head on swivel at all times. That's just in general. If there was, say, a fire in here or somebody was doing something crazy, and you sit up here acting all nonchalant, like I'm not looking, then you gonna be the one all messed up. That's how I look at it. I'm like, nah, you gotta scope your scene out to know what's going on around you. But I think in general people know because, like, if somebody fails or they drop a weight on themselves, most of the time, I haven't seen it much in here, but people will come save you. I mean, you kind of need people to come save you if you're doing something crazy. I think that was 8, but I'm gonna do another. Oh my gosh. All right. So now I can just be like, okay, cool, I feel good. Did my 4 sets of the hip thrust, solid, you know. Did these. That was 35 on each side. I know I'll be saying, like, I don't be trying to purposely put people on camera, but I don't really think it matters. I think people just need to get over that. Like, it used to be a thing where people used to think, like, back in the day, oh, you're not supposed to report people in public because people just never had the ability to. But go look on Instagram right now. People are always recording people. People are always recording people. Like, even if it's good, funny stuff, like, people are always recording others. So when you have people like Joey Swole and stuff, I don't agree with that kind of content, really. Because he takes it too far. He has such a big following that he knows that people just lose their mind when you call somebody out. They go bully people. They go get them banned from their gym. Like, really? Like, if one person can't handle themselves, like, it's like, what responsibility does the person, let's say, okay, I don't agree with, like, recording people in locker rooms. Okay, right? That's, I mean, obvious. That's the obvious stuff. But if you're recording someone in a public space, just because they don't like it doesn't mean it's a big deal. I don't agree with the bullying stuff, you know? But I was gonna show you the parking lot because it's like people just keep coming and coming. It's like nonstop. You would think it's like an event going on. This is normal. People just pulling up, showing up, walking in, like doing their little thing. It's always just people, even though like it varies like between like extremely busy. There's a lot of people that go here. All right. So I got the reverse hyperextensions. Yeah, it's nice. Hey, Lou. That is true. Always recording. Who are you talking about? Oh, in general? Oh, thanks, Lou. Hey, from Australia, Marty. My legs hurt. Yeah, it's rough. No, I don't got a lot of gym. Whatever. People just be talking. I mean, maybe I do. Like, hey, whatever. Everybody's got a gym crush, right? Maybe I could be some people's gym crush. But no, like, people just be saying stuff. That's what I'm just saying. People be, you know, people be watching. People be watching. So let me feel it out. Something like this. Actually, okay, so that's good on the warm up. I was sweating a little bit on that bar. Let me go back and wipe that down. I've been thinking about stuff like that. There we go. So last week I did 2 45s and a 10. And then bro, somebody just left all their weight on this little hack squat. What was I gonna say? All right, it'll come back to me. Oh, a lot of people like don't really live close here too, so they may just come here on the weekends, or they'll just have like another gym. I know a lot of people that like come here certain days where they have multiple gym. I can't do that. This is my gym. I don't really like do all that. But I know a lot of people that just go to other gyms and then they'll come here like as like a little fun day or like, you know, whatever. Or just to record. All right. Hold on, y'all. See, I knew this was gonna happen. I'm like, one day this is gonna get super weird. It's the lift off. But I've seen some people, they'll take a barbell, they'll do it that way. I think I need to figure out a different method. But it's worked last time, so let's just try it. It's just slipping. I gotta figure out maybe a different way. I haven't gotten to the stage where, like, you get out of the car, you put the tripod out, and then record yourself parking, or record yourself put stuff in the car, or just trying to make believe that's what you're really doing. I think we all know by now, and they even know. We don't believe that you just pulled up into that parking spot just like that. You literally pulled up, got out the car, set up the tripod, pulled in the spot, you know. So there's levels to it. I haven't got to that stage. But I'm not gonna knock it, right? Because it's entertainment. People like that stuff. Like, somebody was they were doing something right here. Can you see? That's the parking lot out here. Somebody pulled up and they were doing like something. Anyways, but I came up here like 5:30 the other day, and this guy was doing that. And I was just like, you know how you're like, I don't want to hate right now, I don't want to judge, but I just can't see myself doing that. But then you have a lot of people, their content isn't like that. It's not make-believe. Their content is just a little bit more genuine. It's just a little bit more like, nah, I don't gotta do all that. I think I'm just like there. I just don't see a time and place where I would ever do that. But I think we should just all just realize Social media is entertainment. You don't know who's telling the truth, who's fake, who's real, who's this, who's that. At the end of the day, it's there for you to watch. If it keeps you watching, that's all there is to it. You know what I mean? So that's why I told y'all on one of the other videos, I'm not saying you should lie when you do content, but if it's between getting the numbers you're trying to get, whatever you're trying to do, and just staying here because you keep doing the tried and true stuff. Like I told y'all, I know some people in the gym, they were doing like McDonald's challenge where they were eating real burgers for a challenge, and then they got sick, like their stomach was messed up. And I was like, you know, all them little mukbangers, whatever, they be eating the food and spitting it out. Is that lying? It's something, but it keeps people wondering, like, did they really eat that? It's the illusion. Oh, this is getting messed up. I'm gonna break my nails. I don't even know if you can see me. Okay, I'm gonna drop the weight. I gotta do this little walk around thing because my head gets weird. All right, hey y'all. Your favorite color, huh? Lean loner. I don't even know if you guys still be on here. Like, I be getting to your stuff late sometimes. Favorite exercise? You would think it's glutes. I like triceps. Triceps. What else? Shoulders. If you really want to say like all-time favorite, probably those two. Glutes, I mean, obviously I just want good glutes, like, but I don't know if it's like the best exercise to train. You know what I mean? It's like you got to do what you got to do. You want to come work out with me? No, I don't. I don't have a boyfriend. Who I hate to break it to you, I don't really like working out with people. You see, I be going at these little paces and stuff like that, and I be. Imagine you can't work. You would be like not trying to work out with me. You probably be done like half the time. I'm joking, but I'm serious. But it's just like I said, there's all these type of people in here. Like I know, like one person, he literally, I don't know how he does it. Is there even? He just be like doing one exercise and jumping to another one. And actually, I know a few people like that. They just be jumping. It's not for me. I do think it has to do with endurance too. Don't get me wrong. A lot of those people you see like that, they be doing like a lot of like cardio too. So their endurance is up. Their heart rate can come back down faster, and you know they can kind of recover after a set faster. But it just all makes sense. That's how I work. You take your time. Okay, well then maybe it'd be okay if you like take your time. Like I mean, obviously you guys are seeing the authentic. You can't really tell from my like long form videos, like because I be editing it, which I don't be trying to hide anything. It's just like those are the high points. You can't fake what I'm doing right now. Like this is what it is. Anyways, I'm gonna just take this little whatever. I don't even have that much. You see, it's like really dilute. It's not even that much. But like I said, when I do that flip, like when I keep my head a little bit more down when I'm doing these reverse hyperextensions, when I stand up, I'm like, whoa. These are intra-workout carbs. I only know this one girl, Mini Beast. Like, I keep repeating it, but I'm just trying to tell y'all. She's got an intra-workout that has carbs in it. I went to GNC the other day. They didn't have an well, the guy wasn't showing me any intra-workout that actually had carbs in it. The intra-workout that he had, and so intra-workouts are different. It's just something you take during your workout. So it depends on what you want out of the deal. It's either, do you want just electrolytes, or do you actually need some type of carbs to keep you going? Me personally, I can use some carbs throughout the way. It's important too, because based on the reading I've done, if you don't have enough carbs to sustain you for the rest of the workout, you can really start to burn through muscle and stuff. That's what I heard, but I don't know. I don't know the science behind it. I don't really know the science behind it, but it's a thing. So you always want to keep a steady source of carbs in the system to pull from to fuel the workout. So it comes from like what you ate, you know, readily available in your bloodstream, and then like your carb stores, which is like stored energy, right? So you run through that, and then you run through like maybe what I would have eaten before I got here. I gotta find a different way. I'm gonna break my nails doing this. All right, that should be good. I feel like if you really give it a good shot, give it your best work for those 3, you good. All right. Funny thing about my nails. This is funny. I don't know. It's funny to me. Yesterday, I don't know what I did, but I had like I'm gonna call it a skid mark. I had this black mark, and I just kept washing it and washing it, and I couldn't get it off. It was like this, and I just got my nails done. And you know how well, I don't know who's watching, the ladies. If you just get your nails done, you're not trying to run around with like a skid mark on your, especially if you just got them done. If it's towards the end, you can get away with it. Like, it's like, okay, whatever. So I went back to the place, and I was like, oh my gosh, I messed it up. Can you repaint it? They were like, are you serious? This little small thing? She's like, you're fine. You don't have to do that, whatever. I was like, no, do it. And then like when I woke up this morning, I was just like, why did I do that? Not really like judging myself, but I was just like, I don't know. I have these thought processes like, did I really do that? You know, sometimes, I don't know, it's like spur of the moment. Like, I was like, no, I'm gonna just get it done, But then we really stop and think, you're just like, should I? It was like that. I do that with a lot of stuff. Like, I'll wake up the next day, if I did something the night before, it could be anything. You know, like whether it's like, drive to this store versus drive to that store. Like, why did I drive all the way over there? Like, but it doesn't click till the next day or something. Like, I'm like, what? It's not, no, I still would have done it. If I had to do it all over again, I would have done it because I just like it looking fairly nice. You know what I mean? And then what's funny about it is I had a dream that I literally last night also had a dream about my nails. Like I just broke my nail and then like somebody broke it or I broke it and I'm just looking at it like, oh my gosh. But you know how like dreams, you don't really remember what happened. So I just know. So I'm like, something up with my nails. Like something in my subconscious is making me dream about nails and stuff. Like it's kind of crazy. All right, y'all. But yeah, you guys said it before. Somebody said it. Oh, you can work on it. I mean, it's. I always have to be easy with it. Don't get me wrong. It does get a little bit like weird sometimes because if you break your nail, like it's not comfortable. Hold on. Oh, you got it. Okay. I didn't want to move your stuff. I was gonna put it right there. But thank you. All right, y'all. So, but yeah, that's one thing I told you guys. I'm kind of big on like the little etiquette stuff. I mean, I'm not the most like etiquette person, but I try. And like I've told you guys, I see so many people here regularly. I just try not to like get in any beef with anybody. Like, it's not worth it. Like, it's not like worth it. Like, even if somebody does piss you off, and you'd be like, and tell them about themselves. No, I'm not trying to have any major beef at the gym. You see how much I'm in here. Why would I want to be in here beefing? You know. The only thing I probably somebody side eye me on is sometimes like there's like this like road to get to the gym. So okay, whatever. This is something I'm like, okay, I'm aware of. Like if I cut somebody off to get to the gym, like if I'm driving and like I gotta get over or something, like I feel like I've done that multiple times. I've cut somebody off and then turned to the gym, and then when we get in the parking lot, they're like side eyeing me, like, oh, for real, you gonna cut me off? That, like, that's the worst. I know I've done that a couple times. No, because people be going so slow. They be going so slow on this road, and I'd be like, come on, I'm trying to get there. But okay, I got my little things on. So I'm gonna go find a little spot. Okay, y'all, give me a second. I need to go get a tissue. I don't know. It's not many. I mean, I let myself close. I took my regular earrings out for a little. Sometimes I wear them, sometimes I don't. This is my favorite one. The bar. But see, this is weird because I have small ears. So when they went to go pierce it, I got like this little like weird. I got this like little bone cartilage part, and they were like, if we do it how like everybody else does it with like regular size ears, it's gonna rub. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So it's like, and then my ears kind of fold over. I know I'm giving you guys so much information right now, but it's a bar, but you can't really see it because it's like tucked away. Anyways, I just don't think because my ears are small and they do like this little fold thing. Can you guys hear me? I'm gonna. I'll be right back. Give me like a minute. I'll be back. If you guys want to stick around, if you don't, I'll catch you either now or tomorrow. I'll be right back. All right, anybody still here? Thoughts on dudes approaching women in the gym? Okay, let me tell you about that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how I do it, but I'm gonna tell you in general. Okay, so like, it can't be the normal like, let me holler at you. It just can't. That's just me, and I wouldn't encourage anybody because, like I said, this is a gym. You don't want to be beefing with people. You don't be like starting like new little whatever talking to people because if you fall out, something happens. You guys still have to come to the same gym, and if you gotta like, I feel like when you're in the gym, this is like a safe place. It's like a place that you go to like, better yourself and stuff. Like, why you want to be in here with somebody you have like a weird thing with? I've talked to some people. They're like, oh, if I fall out with somebody, I'm gonna be cool, whatever. Okay, whatever. I don't believe you. I mean, maybe. Everybody's got like a different tolerance. But how I would say, like I've even told guys this, like, hey, I got a rule, I'm not gonna talk to anybody from here, for real, for real. It's gotta be the perfect situation. We gotta be like talking and getting rapport and getting to know each other day on day and day in and day out. Like, oh, say what's up, hey, what's up, da da da, like, let's chat a little bit, da da da, something of that nature. And then, only then, if both people are like, okay, yeah, no, this is really cool, then you can take it outside of here. But not just like on the first time, like somebody tried to give me their business card the other day. I was like, no, I didn't say it, but I just put it in my gym bag and I was like, no, I'm not. What do you mean? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So I think people get it, but I talked to somebody else actually about the same topic the other day. They were like, no, it was a guy. He was like, no, I got a rule too. It's a safe place. Like, anyways, you guys tell me what you think about that. You got business cards. You got phones. No, I feel like it's like a classy, professional way to do it. Like rather than be like, hey, let me holler at you, let me get your number. Da, da, da. Like, but nah. So I don't know if that kind of explained how I feel. Like, so no, that's one thing I can't say. And see, I'm like trying to be like all a nice person and stuff. Like, no, I don't want to like make people feel bad. Like, no, you can't. People gotta understand. And I think people have gotten it. There's been plenty of guys I'm just like, nah, like, let's just be cool. Like, nah. Mm-mm. But you can still create like a rapport or just like acquaintanceship or whatever we can call it. Because if somebody, let's say somebody moves or leaves or say, hey, I don't go to that gym anymore, then you might want to see what's up. That's kind of okay. Come on, let's move. No, there's rules. There's etiquette. There's rules. It's something. I look at it like maybe like a workplace. You got to go there every day. Why would you want to interfere with something so serious to you? All right, so we got two more things. I'm gonna try to superset these. So let's see if we got. I'll probably get done with this. What time is it? I'll probably be here for another half hour or so. And go outside. I like the new machine I showed you guys before. The abduction machine out here. Bro, it's like mad people. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Come to Miami? I went to Miami for spring break like 2 times in college. That's like the only time I've gone. So I just know more like the touristy, type of thing. But I mean, like, what's it like to live there? Are you if you're still on here? Think, look, I know I've been going for a while. I know you guys are probably like, why is it taking so long? All right, it's like mad people over here. This might get kind of weird. Let's check it out. I don't want to. I don't know if it's gonna hit. You need that angle? You sure? Like, well, we can like alternate or. Okay, cool. Okay, I think it's gonna hit. Thank you. All right. See what I mean? You see, like, you gotta like move around a little bit. This one, hold on. Is it locking? Did somebody already break this? Oh gosh. It's supposed to lock right here. Somebody already broke it. It wasn't like this. I was just here 2 days ago. It was locking right in here, this first notch. There we go. Wait. See, but it's already messed up because people just slam it. People just like slam it. So that's what the one inside. It won't click at the first notch. It clicks at the second one. So I don't know if this is not a good angle, is it? Okay, I'm gonna move it. This is the best I can do, y'all. Y'all know what I'm doing. There we go. Like I saw this girl, she was like literally not here, but online. She was like holding her glutes to feel it, and like I mean, I know it seems like weird, but it actually helps. You know what I mean? So it's a little tight space right here. Hey, South Florida lifestyle. Okay, so you gotta explain that. Like, what's that like? They just saying that like people see this country's big. I feel like there's so many places people just don't know because they just stay regionally. They just know their little spaces. I really don't know anything about South Florida. But I get it's probably like a loaded question. Like, how do you really answer that? You know, how do you really answer? Like, oh, it's things to do, right? Pink chocolate. Shocking music. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I was explaining. Like, I woke up, went back to sleep. But that's the thing because I'm naturally like my body wakes me up early. So if I don't get, oh, you want to use this? No. Okay. No, thank you. No, you're fine. But yeah, you got to be aware. Like, you know, like I said, I'm not about to just be sitting here talking. If people need to use the machine, then people use the machine. So, but like I said, I wake up, my body's naturally up. But like I said, I don't know, maybe it's just me. My energy levels will be up in the morning, and then it starts to like fluctuate. So by like, if I'm not doing anything like majorly, by like 7 or 8, like I start to like lose my energy, especially if I don't take caffeine or my pre-workout. So I fell back asleep, right? But then I actually got here like 12:50. Type of fun. Okay, all types of fun, huh? Yeah, that's good to hear. You know. No, I'm right here. Good. Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Okay, somebody was there. I know somebody was here. I know it's all like packed, right? I mean. Drop the weight a little bit. I was gonna superset this, that's why I got my little straps on. But again, you gotta see what's going on around you because if I leave this machine, somebody's gonna take it. I gotta rearrange my shorts. I think I've told you guys about these shorts. I like them because, let me go over here. It's so congested over here. I can't even find anywhere to just talk to you guys. I'm gonna stop here for a sec, but like, these are pump shorts, right? They got like a little crease right here to kind of like, you know, lift everything. But when I'm bent over doing the abductions, I feel like the crease starts moving up. All right, let me do this either like 1 or 2 more times. Here, my lift. I got a 7 mile run. Oh man. I mean, you're probably used to it, but I feel for you. 4-wheelers, fishing. Okay, see, I've never done stuff like that. I need to do that. Like, I really need to start doing more stuff like that. Like, you only live once. Hey, how are you? What's up? I haven't seen you in a while. You good? Oh, you want to hug? Okay, no, you're fine. No, you're fine. Where you? I'm good. You still come here regularly, or you just different times?
I just come off for a bit.
Oh no, I feel you.
Where you been though?
I've been here in the mornings.
Oh.
Yeah, early morning, like maybe like 5:30. So yeah, that's how it's been. But you look good. Yeah.
Thanks. I lost so much mass though.
Okay, so yeah, because you've been away a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you could build it back up, but you're definitely like more lean, so like, that'll work out.
Yeah. I'm like happy about losing a little bit of this, but
no, right.
Yeah.
Are you still like your strength is still there, or you got to build that up too?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, you're good.
I'm struggling with like, I'm about to do my third, but I already know I'm gonna struggle with this. But I was doing 5 plays before.
Yeah.
And now I'm like,
Yeah, it'll come back fast, I think. Yeah. So when are you gonna be coming like more?
Huh?
Like when are you gonna be like in here?
So I usually come around like 12:30, 1:30.
During the week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'll see.
A little bit later.
I've been coming Sundays morning. I'm kind of late today, but during the week it's early, so I probably still won't see you if you're in different times. But it's nice to see
you. Are you still on Insta?
I don't really. I just post pictures sometimes. I'm not actually on YouTube right now, so I'm actually doing. I be doing my little lives and whatever.
Let me follow you real quick.
Okay.
Support.
I appreciate you. Are you doing like content and stuff?
I kind of just like put that off. So,
No, I feel you.
Yeah, I
feel
just like
you.
focus on my workout and stuff.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. My stuff be going so long when I record it and stuff.
Right. I mean, I got my camera with me all the time.
Yeah.
But like, I'm never like busting it out or nothing.
Don't mind this.
You're good. You're good.
No, but yeah, I just be going live these days. So that's kind of like what I've been doing.
What's up? How's that going?
It's good.
Good?
Yeah, so we'll talk soon.
Oh, yeah.
Nice to see you. Okay, bye. My bad, y'all. I had to catch up with some. You see, so look, Sundays, it's like a catch-all. You be seeing people you haven't seen in a while. I mean, just like, I'm gonna say, I'm a former athlete. I smoke weed and so endurance and cardio is key to I get what you mean. Do you feel like smoking weed like affects your breathing a lot though? Like, do you feel like, I know smoking cigarettes can do that, but I didn't know. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? I know it's a weird angle, but just go with it. You know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. Like, there's people recording to the left of me and to the right of me. So like I said, when you're on this type of machine, it's easy to just like It's easy to like try to move the weights. I don't know what this is. My nose is always running. It's the weather. It's easy to like unrack and move the little clicker. You have to be careful because that messes it up. I can already feel this is brand new, but it's already starting to go. Yeah, I try to be consistent. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna do. I don't need to do any. I don't think I need to do any more of those. I feel good. What was I gonna say was somebody's over here recording, right? And they got the big cam, like they got the big camera. And with the big camera, you gotta like back up really far. You gotta back up like really far to get your angle. Actually, a couple people were doing that. That's not a pet peeve, but it's just like it can kind of get in the way because you don't really know. You don't know if they're recording or not. Okay, here's what I will say. Let me start like this. When people are like, I hate when people do record at the gym. I'm not saying I get it, but I can kind of see why they would say that. Because if you have a low tolerance for that type of stuff, then I get it. For me personally, I'm like, no, hey, do your thing, whatever. But there's some people, like, for example, I went to the Smith machine and it didn't look like anybody was there. You know why it didn't look like anybody was there? Because the guy was all the way halfway across the gym setting up his camera. Because he had a big camera, and the big camera has a lens. You got to back that lens up really, really far. So he's all the way across the other side of the gym setting up the camera. He's like, oh, I'm setting up my camera. I was like, I'm like, see, you had me fooled there. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing I was like, oh, okay. But when you're on the phone, it's not, you don't have to back all the way up like that. Something like this. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. This feels pretty good for today. Like I told y'all, kickbacks are just not my cup of tea. So what am I doing? I'm gonna do a little crossover deal. Something like see, this feels heavy on this side. Okay, I'm gonna do this 2 more times. I'm gonna be done. This is too long. It's not like it's too long. It's just I just want to go. I'm good. All right, hang on. Hey, Migo. Oh, I already talked to you. I don't know what it is. It's not my allergies. I don't know because allergy season for me it seems like it's over, but for whatever reason, the temperature change or whatever. Let me know. Maybe it's just me. I'm just wondering too if like when I'm working out, I start to make like how to put it, like not like maybe just like different fluids are flowing. Maybe that's a better way to put it. I'm gonna look it up. There's something to that. I think there's something to that. This feels heavy on this side. Who's that? Oh, you want to be on there? I thought I'd be going live on here. How are you?
How are you?
You just got here? I'm good. Oh, how was that? Oh, nice. So what does that mean?
So, but like by myself, and then it's the pro division. So like
Okay.
the highest weight division.
Oh,
Like,
good.
and the longest distance.
Oh, that's great. So you had a friend that came too, right? You guys did.
Yeah, my friend Megan, she came to town for it. She competed separately. She did like
Oh, okay.
two other people type deal. So it was good though.
Okay. I thought you had to do it with a partner.
Nah, you can do solo.
Okay, that's
But
good.
Majority of people do it with the partners, and it's a lot.
Right. Well, good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have to tell me about it. So what you about to do? Like,
I'm about to
yeah, no, I feel you. All right.
maybe get the bow plunge. And my legs
Oh,
are
look,
so heavy.
I haven't tried it. It'd be like leaves and stuff in there.
Nah, I break it. Or I use the little like whatever. thing.
Yeah. I never tried it yet, so you have
It's
to.
really nice teeth.
Oh, thank
You wear
you.
braces?
No.
Those are my teeth.
Yeah. Yours are good too. Have you done anything to them? Yeah. So some of us are just, I guess, gifted.
Blessed.
Yeah, I guess.
Blessed to be though.
Yeah. Thank you.
Who's on your live?
Not that many people right now. It was like more, but I've been going on so long. This is like, yeah, you too. Look, I've been on here for
I'd
like
like to get
2
on-
hours.
I'll have to try it one day.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's been good. Like, it fluctuates, but people be in here, they be chatting and stuff. So, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye. Thanks, you too. Anyways, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be seeing people. Okay. Anyways, you see what I'm saying? That side, I don't know. It's whatever. I don't know what it is. But this side was feeling like a little heavier. Why don't? Cause it's not that. It's not like I don't want to like them. Truly, like my pelvis. It's all the pelvis stuff, the hips and stuff. Like you have to have it locked. That's why you see some girls. They just be like going like this, like, right? If you all this is moving, that's not right. Right? You gotta stay. This has gotta stay. This gotta stay locked tight. This is all your right. And sometimes I can't get it. I don't know what it is. So I mean, I'll be honest with that. Like sometimes I just can't get in the right position. The best way, honestly, when I really want to do it the right way, is I get like a little step. Because a lot of times my foot be dragging the ground. You know, that'll be a thing for me. And but you get what I mean? Like it's like when you know how to do it right, but it's not working out right. But like I said, sometimes I'd be seeing people and they just be like doing all of this. Whoa, like they just be like, that's not, because you're moving all of this. All of this is moving. All of this is like, you're not supposed to do that. So that's the thing. But there's variations. I like more of a straight leg approach. Like this. It's a shorter range, but it hits. When I'm trying to do all this down here, see, this feels okay, right? Just without the cable machine. But when you add the cable, it's almost like you gotta get I don't know. You gotta get the perfect pulley situation. Like it's gotta come right. I don't know. Maybe I need some cues. Look, I told y'all, I want you guys to give me the cues sometimes. If I'm not doing it right, tell me. Because it helps. Like, we were doing like a little, I was trying to get back into leg extensions. And then some of y'all were helping me through like, oh, okay, just move this up like that. That's okay. I'm fine with that. You know, a lot of people get on here and they're like, they feel like they know it all. They feel like they know it all and stuff. I'm just like, no, I don't know it all. Do you no, they're very I feel like once you get it, it's very effective. Like It doesn't get any better because that contraction. I mean, you can see it. Look, it doesn't get any better than this for movement. Right? You're like hitting all this, but it's like just lining it up. I'm gonna drop this, and I'm gonna bring this here. So this is another variation. I just feel like I think this is gonna like hit more like abduction style. But it just depends how you do it. All right, that's good. I can feel the squeeze. When it's too heavy, it's kind of hard. All right, I got one more of these, and then I'll be done. Yeah, this is out of the ordinary. I'll be back in the morning. Let me see what did I do wrong? Oh, I think I know. I might have put my. I don't think it's a big deal, but I think how I was pulling, I had my straps on a different way. You know how you can do the straps? You need to like put the straps like you go like this and then you go like that. I had it like this and then like that. So see, I'm too busy talking to y'all. I'm just kidding. I don't think it really matters though. Something's up with this side, but whatever. I'm gonna go with it. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me know if y'all want to chat more. I'm gonna get off of here. Do my cardio. It's only gonna be a little bit before I go. Yeah, let me know, y'all. I'm about to get up. I'm gonna get off of here. Oh, you got Ike on there. Okay, good seeing you too. I'll see you next time. I'll be back in the morning. Be back in the morning. If you have the notifications, I'm sure it's gonna tell you. I'm sure. I don't know how it works, but it should tell you. All right. I'll see y'all. Bye.